The TWAB has come out, and with the TWAB's cover, I want to bring a little fun fact here. So we all know this little bugger right here, the little moat ghost that everyone thought was a thing. Turns out that's not a moat ghost. Turns out that's just laurels, as pretty much the entire community forgot that moats, aka laurels, looked exactly like this. So this was just a warlock holding laurels, and the moat ghost does not exist. But to get into the TWAB, I'm going to keep this one very brief because there's a lot of very dependent things. They basically kind of reiterate, obviously, Guardian Games has begun, and also for the Guardian Games Cup, you can check the full details in the scoring right there. And of course, for Guardian Games, they added a few things, that if you light 2 Platinum Torches, you are able to purchase the Guardian Games Tankard, fun there. And of course, if you light 4 Platinum Torches, you can purchase the Guardian Games Medal, which is Uniclass, as it's not like last year's, where you got a shirt, or, you could only buy the medal of the winning class, I think it was. Now it's just a medal for that. But, of course, they do reiterate, there's a lot of questions based on the Mega TWAB from 2 weeks ago, which covered the Flinch resistance rework, the stability, and air accuracy things. So there, I will say, there are lots. This is basically a long Q&A section. So if there's any questions you have that you wanted specifically answered, I'd recommend you read through this TWAB yourself so you can read through the details. Like they tell us what is a scalar, they define that, and what are the scalars for some common flinch resist sources, where it says like what no distractions does, Sir Synergy will do, 1 unflinching armor mod, and that sort of things, and what various other things. They give us a lot of details that are more in-depth based on specific questions. So I recommend, and they also give examples. So if anyone has any questions about any of those things that you think need to be answered, I'd recommend you check them. In addition, they also cover things like scavenger perks. Once again, they are all disabled, and they're trying to talk about whether or not they're trying to bring back the double primary meta. They're not. It might just be a little bit more potent now, and that sort of thing. And obviously, they're talking about possibly introducing more leg mods, since scavengers are going to be disabled. Holsters are pretty much the only thing that can go there, and various other things that are changed. Now, going through the rest of things that is in the Q&A section, they also cover stuff about exotics and all that sort of thing. Mention that Lumina Noble Rounds will be reduced, as well as Boots to the Assembler Seekers are going to be down a little bit in PvP. Various other things. Lay Monarch is not affected by necrotic grips. Lawrence Driver's changes will apply to Arbalest in the future. You know, weird sort of things. But they also go into the details regarding of the quality of life changes for weapon crafting details, for the increased elemental caps from 250 to 1,000. Neutral element cap goes all the way to 10,000, and next season they're planning to remove the ruinous, adroit, mutable, drowned, and energetic elements. Only neutral elements will remain, and other feedback we will see will be implemented into crafting desired masterworking weapons and all that sort of thing. Now, starting in Season 17, you have the ability to change the Masterwork look for craft weaponry. To get your gold border on legendary crafted weapons, you will need to have an enhanced intrinsic perk and 2 enhanced trait perks. So what I believe that means is when you reshape it, you give it the Masterwork perk, so you give it the 10 range bonus, the 10 reload bonus, whatever that is, and then have 2 enhanced main perks, whether it be something like enhanced demo and enhanced subsistence. From there, you'll get it officially a Masterwork crafted legendary in Season 17. As well, crafted exotics will require a catalyst to be inserted. So right now, as of, only if this was to be implemented, Osteostriga would be the only one that we could craft and get exotic. But of course, the winner of last week's poll for this week's trials match will be Burning Shrine. So, you know, it's not Burning Shrine, Altar of Flame. Excuse me. You know what this is. Which means that I won't be playing because I hated all 3 of these maps regardless. But, you know, Altar of Flame will be the featured max for this week's Trials of Osiris. Now, they go into more things. Players who encountered issues when participating in Guardian Games should report to the help forum because, you know, it's important that everyone knows every issue coming to these events so everyone can play fair. The Contender's Boon, Contender's Moons earned by participating in Guardian State players can drop only up to the gold level. Platinum Boons do not exist and cannot be earned even if Platinum score threshold is reached. So, for all those that you know. Now, shoot to score quest clarification. Step 1 of this pursuit will completely automatically when Guardian Games competitive playlist unlocks. After the completion of Step 1, the remaining steps of the shoot to score quest can be only progressed by reaching a certain threshold in Guardian Games comp playlists. This playlist is available each week from Friday to Tuesday until reset. Now, Etheric Spiral deprecation. With the start of Season 17, Etheric Spirals will be deprecated and no longer available to exchange for other materials or currencies. Players should make sure to exchange all their Etheric Spirals at the Cryptarch and the tower prior to launch of next season on May 24th, approximately 3 weeks from now, or at least 2 full weeks from now. And known issues: the Omni Oculus Hunter chest piece clips through the Frumerous Cloak. The Disbelief Triumph and the Elementary My Dear Triumph may not successfully gain progress from all timed deep sight chests. While kills earned while standing in a teammate's Well of Radiance do not count as super kills toward the Super Spree Strike medal. The Super Spree Strike medal is not being awarded for kills earned while being buffed by Weapons of Light, which is also intended to be kills earned by teammates or tethered enemies by deadfall do not count. Players on Steam may have the Witch Queen incorrectly added to their platform store carts upon exiting the Guardian Games in-game infographic while selecting the Guardian Games playlook. Due to an issue, the playlook has been disabled. So if you don't know what that is, if you clicked on the Guardian Games playlook on a PC platform, it would automatically take you to the Steam page for Witch Queen and add it to your cart. Don't accidentally buy the game again. The competitive Catalyst quest is dropping for players who already earned Air Repair and Catalyst in the previous Guardian Games. This can be safely dismantled. It's not going to be a bug you can fix, and you can just get rid of it. For a full list of emergent issues in Destiny 2, players can review our known issues article, of course, and submit other issues to the help forum once again. Now, that is pretty much everything about the TWAB. It's, like I said, it's a lot of Q&A, and a lot of us don't need some of those questions answered, so I'd recommend if you have any confusions about that sort of stuff, I recommend folks go and check those out on their own. So, that is pretty much it with the TWAB. My name is Matt Scorpion, and I will see you in the next video where I talk about how Guardian Games will never truly be a correct event based on several factors. But the big one, I discuss in the next video.
Stop being concerned, no chances keep on passing us by. We're looking up.